Hey guys, it's Kristen. Welcome back to my channel. Today is a Wednesday and I'm going to be vlogging today, filming another day in the life as a physical therapy student. I actually don't have class today and I also do not have clinical. If you watch my vlogs regularly, you know that I have clinical kind of most Wednesdays, but some I randomly don't because it's kind of a rotation who goes every single week. So all I have today is a simulation lab from 1 to 4. And I have to take Teddy to the vet in a few minutes here, but I wanted to apologize for not uploading a video last week. I've been in kind of a little funk lately, which I want to talk about a little bit later in this video, but right now I have to run and take him to the vet because I'm going to be late if not, so I will talk to you guys after he gets his 2-year checkup. If you didn't know, Teddy is my dog. I feel like some people think he's my parents' dog or something, but he is my dog and he is a toy cockapoo and he just turned 2, so that is why he is going for his checkup. So we just got done at the vet. It is currently 9 o'clock and Teddy has a clean bill of health, so yay for him. But I wanted to take a second and talk to you guys and just kind of have a little bit of a heart-to-heart. So like I said at the start of this vlog, I did not upload a video last week, and I didn't want to film another week in my life last week because I had filmed one the week before, and I love vlogging, but when I film an entire week in my life, like every single time I'm doing something during the week, I have to stop and think, wait, let me get out my camera, or should I be filming this, or this would be good vlog content, and it's just like I kind of have to be on all the time. And last week was super busy with a bunch of various things, quizzes, tests, clinical. I went to a UGA football game, which was super fun, but I just had a lot to do, so vlogging would have been a lot, and I just was not in the mood, and I didn't have time to film a sit-down video because I had clinical on Wednesday, and honestly, I just have been in a funk recently, and I wouldn't even say that I'm stressed because it's not like I feel super duper stressed. I just feel like I have so many things to do at all times and I just simply do not have the energy or the motivation to do it. And I was going to film a week in my life this week and I woke up, my alarm went off on Monday, and on my alarm I wrote vlog a week in my life, and I opened my eyes and I was like, I can't do it this week. I do not have the energy. I am exhausted. And quite frankly, I am burnt out. I just felt burnt out, so I said, you know, I'm just going to vlog on Wednesday when I don't have class, when I just have my sim lab from 1 to 4, and I'm really going to open up and tell y'all how I've been feeling, because on my channel, and I feel like a lot of other study YouTube type channels, it may seem like I have it all together and I don't get stressed and I don't get burnt out and I don't get unmotivated, but that is not true. So I didn't want to come on here and just act like this was a typical productive day in my life studying, because I do have 2 exams tomorrow and I really haven't studied much for them yet because, like I said, I've had 1,001 things to do and I've been exhausted. I just wanted to tell y'all everything is not as it seems, and you should never judge someone, whether that be someone on the internet or someone in your class, in your life. Never just assume that people have it all together and don't get stressed. Like, that's just not true. And I do get stressed and I do get unmotivated and I do have bad days because I am human. And yeah, so I'm gonna go to Starbucks and get a breakfast sandwich and a drink, and hopefully that will kind of get me a little bit more in the school mindset. But I think the most important thing to do when I'm feeling like this is just not put so much pressure on myself and just affirm to myself, I go to class every day, I listen, I take notes, I am learning. I don't need to study crazily every single second of every single day in order to do well on an exam, and if I do poorly on an exam, I'm not going to fail the class. I'm still going to be a successful PT and I'm still going to be able to move on in the program. So it's just all about seeing the bigger picture and knowing that I've felt like this in the past, I've gone through it. I will get through this. You will get through this if you are feeling a similar way. But something exciting that did happen yesterday, I had an interview on Monday for a clinical site, and yesterday I found out that I will be placed there, and it is for this summer from May to August. my first full-time clinical, so I won't be in any classes. I'll just be at clinical, and it's in my hometown in Pennsylvania, so I get to live with my family for 12 weeks, and Teddy gets to live with his uncles, my 2 dogs from home. So that was just the news that I needed yesterday, and that made me feel a lot better, and kind of like all my hard work really is paying off, but I still just need a second to relax and not be so hard on myself and not put so much pressure on myself to be doing something every single second of every single day. I've talked about this much on my channel, but growing up I was a competitive gymnast. I was a level 10, which is the highest level, and I practiced like 36 hours a week, and I feel like growing up like that, your brain just becomes wired to think, like, if I'm not working hard, if I'm not giving 110%, I'm going to fall behind and be a failure, and that is definitely something that unhealthy mindset has carried over into my adult life, so that is definitely something that I've been actively working to change for years now, since I kind of realized how toxic and how horrible of an issue that was. But I definitely fall into ruts like this where I am just like, I need to study, I need to work hard, I need to babysit, I need to film a YouTube video. My brain just goes crazy thinking of all the things I have to do and the little time that I have to do it and the little energy that I have to do it. So I hope this all makes sense to y'all, but I just wanted to vlog today and tell y'all this because I just want to be honest and real on this channel. Physical therapy school is hard, and it's not all fun and games. It is a hard career path, and honestly, it's so much harder than I ever could have imagined it to be. Not just academically, but just like mentally draining. I think you really mentally need to be sane and know how to manage your mental health, your stress, your time in order to get through a really demanding program like this. So I'm going to stop talking and go get some Starbucks and then start studying for my exams tomorrow, because I have to be on campus for my sim lab at 1, which is for my musculoskeletal class, and half of us go this week that don't have clinical, and then half go next week. I have clinical next week, so that's why I go this week. But it's about like acute care orthopedics, which I think should be fun and pretty lighthearted. Like, it's not for class, it's just like to get some more practice in for the people that don't have clinical today, so that should be nice. It also is really rainy today, as you can probably tell from the scenery behind me. But yeah, I'm gonna go and talk to y'all in a little. Hi. Hold on. There you go. Thank you. So I'm at my desk. I went to Starbucks and I got a pumpkin spice latte and also an Impossible breakfast sandwich. So I'm going to eat that, and then the first thing I have to do, the only really thing besides studying today, is I have to listen to a recorded lecture about the knee, and it is only 28 minutes and I double speed them, so it shouldn't take me that long at all. And as for the exams that I have tomorrow, one of them, it's actually a quest, because it's worth more than a quiz, but not as much as a test. It's only 8% of our grade, but it's actually on the knee, because I mentioned this in other vlogs, but for my musculoskeletal class, when we start a new unit, for example, we've already done the spine and the hip. The first day of that unit, we have a little like pre-quest to make sure we know like anatomically kind of the basics before we get into the examination of that body part. So we have that for the knee tomorrow, which they're usually not too terrible. It's like labeling, basic structures, like stuff that you really shouldn't remember from gross anatomy. So just listening to this and looking at my atlas should be pretty good studying, so probably won't spend more than an hour on that. And then I have a neuro exam tomorrow, and if you watch my last week in my life, I had a neuro exam last week. So I literally thought it was a mistake in my planner, but I texted people in my class earlier this week and they were like, no, yeah, we have another one. So it's not over too much, luckily, but it's still a neuro exam, so that's what I'm going to be spending the majority of my day on. So I'm going to listen to this knee lecture and then hopefully be able to focus on neuro for the rest of today.
Baby blue, that's the color you wore when I met you.
11:30 now. I just finished all my stuff for the knee. I might look over it a tiny bit more tonight, but overall feel pretty good because like I said, it was mostly review. So now I'm going to switch gears for about an hour and look over my notes for neuro, and this exam is on multiple sclerosis, which honestly is super interesting and I've really enjoyed learning about it in class, so it shouldn't be that horrible to study because I feel like I kind of retained and understood a lot of it just from listening in class. So I'm going to focus really hard for an hour and then head to my sim lab from 1 to 4, and then afterwards I have to stop by Target because my printer ran out of ink and I need to print stuff for class tomorrow. So I'm about to head to campus for my lab. I changed into some shorts just because we need to be able to have like all of our limbs accessible in case I'm assigned to be a patient that has like a knee issue or something. I can't be wearing any leggings. So I'm going to go to this lab and I'll let y'all know what we do after. So I'm back from sim lab. It is about 5 o'clock because it went a tiny bit late and then I had to go to Target to get printer for my ink, to get some ink for my printer. So I think I'm going to take Teddy for a walk because it actually is pretty nice out right now and I think it's going to start raining soon. So I'm going to take him for a walk, make some dinner really quick because I am starving, and then study really hard for my neuro exam for probably 3 hours or so. So I just went ahead and printed the slides for class tomorrow because like I said, I usually take notes on my iPad, like writing directly on the PowerPoint slides, but for musculoskeletal and neuro we cannot have laptops out, so I've just been printing the slides, which obviously is not the most like efficient. So this is kind of what my notes have been looking like in class lately. I just print them out before and then write. So pretty similar method to what I do with my iPad, but just handwritten. Obviously not the best for the environment, but it's the best way for me to learn, and we're not allowed to use technology. So that's just what I've been doing, and then I have dividers for separating out the classes, so musculoskeletal and then neuro. But I'm going to start studying now, so I will talk to you guys later.
I wear my heart on my sleeve. There'll be no secrets held by.
So it is quite a bit later and I'm done studying for the night, so I'm just going to shower and head to bed. But I wanted to thank you guys so much for watching this vlog, and please be sure to subscribe down below if you enjoyed because I post a new video every single Saturday about my journey in physical therapy school, and I'd love to have you here on my channel for my PT journey. So I will talk to you guys next week in my next video. Bye friends!